Blaise Pascal, the great mathematician and inventor of the 17th century, somewhere says, God has made a hole in the heart of every man, and that hole cannot be filled by any created thing, but only by God. And I sometimes say it in a more modern way, God has a parking lot in the parking space of our heart. And that lot can only be filled with his car. And St. Augustine says, our heart will find no rest until it finds rest in you, O God. Without God, we certainly find a lot of pleasure and fun in this life, money, property, entertainment, food, power, worldly fame, sex, beautiful clothes. But we will never find ultimate happiness and contentment. And the greatest tragedy in our life is when we try to find, as many people do, our ultimate satisfaction so much here below, getting so much engrossed in the things of this world that in the end there is no place for God anymore. His parking lot is filled by us with other things, and he cannot come in anymore. Dear friends, the Bible tells us that our life is a journey in which everything we treasure will pass away. Actually, I find it almost impossible to understand why people are not having a better eye for that, actually. I find it impossible. I can't work that out. It is so clear, much more clear than anything else in this life, that all will pass away. Only God will remain. He will be our final destiny in the never-ending quest for ultimate happiness. So says Jesus in the Gospel of today, don't be like the man who tries to fill up his barns with all the treasures of this world while forgetting the final purpose for which God has made him. By way of conclusion, allow me to repeat the following story. Once, a motley fool, a court jester, was summoned to brighten the last hours of a dying king with his wit and humor. But all his best jokes and witticisms could not even evoke a smile on the lips of the king. "Your Majesty," said the jester at last, "why are you so sad?" "Because I am about to leave on a final journey from which there is no return," was the reply. "Is the journey a long one?" "It is the longest and most important journey I have ever made," said the king. The jester looked around the room, and then he asked, "But if you are going on such a long journey, how come you are not prepared? I see no suitcase, no clothes, no horses, nothing that shows that you are prepared." "Ah, that is my problem," replied the king. "I have been so preoccupied with other things that I did not find time to prepare myself for this journey. And now it is too late." "Well," said the jester, taking off his clown's cap and bells, "if that is the case, Your Majesty, I should say, put this cap and these bells on your own head. because since you are going on such a long journey without any preparation, it seems to me that you are even a bigger fool than I am. Amen.